Hi there, it's Chris here. I'm making this video in order to show you how to configure Telnet on your Cisco iOS device in Packet Tracer. So there are three main methods to access your device. Which we've got the console cable, which I'm going to be showing you today on Telnet. So the console cable is just you need to be physically present. You're gonna connect your console cable to the device and do the initial configuration for the remote access. So then you can now either use Telnet or SSH. But Telnet is not secure, so we are using SSH now. So Telnet is no longer used because the connection is in plain text. So if someone has got Wireshark within the LAN, they can capture the traffic and see what you're actually doing. So but with secure shell, you're gonna generate an RSA key, which is gonna be for authentication and encryption. So, and we use terminal emulators like Body, which is a free software to do that, and you can use Body to Telnet as well. So we're just gonna be jumping into action quickly. I've got my Packet Tracer here. I'm gonna grab my favorite switch, 2960. So I'm gonna put it here, and let's say I'm gonna grab a laptop. So I'm gonna be showing you the initial configuration with a console cable. So R32 port here, and then the console port. So start the laptop, I go to desktop and terminal. Okay, then I'm in the switch. So now I can do the configuration. So what I'm gonna do quickly here is to just write something down here. So the interface VLAN 1, so the IP will be 192.168.10.50. that would be /24. And then let's say the enable password. Let's say I'll use Cisco for that. And then line VTY. Let's say I'm gonna use class for that. So then we good. So I'm gonna go back to my laptop. So I'm gonna say enable. I'm gonna say conft. I'm gonna change the host name. Let's say SW1. So I'm gonna say enable secrets. So Cisco, that should be Cisco. That's for the enable password. And then I'll go to the line VTY. Let's say 0 to 15 to protect everything. So I'm gonna say password. So the password will be class. So then I'm gonna say login, and that should be it for that. So I'm gonna exit, and I'm gonna go to the interface VLAN 1. Then I'll say no shutdown to bring it up. An IP address 192.168.10.50, and it's a /24 255.255.255.0. So yeah, so we are good. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do right to save the configuration, and Ctrl+Z, and I'm gonna log out. Let's say exit. I need to be out of the switch. Okay, because I'm using the console cable. Wow. Okay, so I'm gonna remove the console cable, and then I'm gonna do this, put the normal Ethernet cable. So now I need to assign an IP address there, but let's put some clients here as well, just for the sake of this lab. Okay, let's say we've got 2 clients here. So then I put a cable, Ethernet cable there. So basically I need to assign an IP address to my laptop here. So I say 192.168.10. Let's give it .5. So 255.255. So we don't need a gateway for now. So we should be fine with that. Then I'm gonna ping my interface VLAN 1 to make sure that we good before I try to telnet. One 192.168.10.50. So the first one should be an app packet, and then yeah, so we are good. So on the layer 2 switch, the interface VLAN is only for management. It doesn't do routing, so we're only using that for management. So I'm just gonna do telnet, and the IP address 192.168.10.50, and then the password, the line virtual password is class. So I'm in the switch. So we are good with this. Let me do the enable. So the enable password is Cisco. So then we can say show IP interface brief. So yeah, so we are good. From the laptop we are able to access it. But another thing I'm gonna do in this lab is to now, yeah, I'm in the PC, so I'm now logged out. I'm back into the laptop. It's to show us how to access it from another LAN, just in case we have another person in another LAN that we want to give Telnet access to this switch. So I'm gonna increase the devices in the topology. So we're gonna need a router here. We're gonna need another router here, because we're gonna be creating another LAN. Then we're gonna need one more switch. 2960, my favorite. So we're gonna need one, let's say one laptop here and one PC. So I'm just gonna connect these together quickly. Gigabit 00 to gigabit 00. Then I'm gonna do control gigabit 01, gigabit 01, fast Ethernet 01, fast Ethernet 02, 00. So that's that. So this LAN here, we're just gonna, let's say our LAN here is 192.168.10.0/24. So the network here is gonna be 192.168.12.0/30. And the network here is going to be 192.168.20.0/24. So escape, pull this down a bit. So I'm gonna assign an IP address to this router. Okay, before we go further, let me the physical. So I'm gonna go configuration. I'm just gonna change that to R2 over there, and this instead of R0 to R1 by the time I change the host name. So now we are inside R2, router 2. So enable conft. So the interface gigabit 01. That's the interface facing our LAN. So we'll say no shot. And the IP address for that will be the gateway for the LAN here. So that will be 192.168.20.1, then 255.255.5.0. So we are good there. Then let me say, okay, I don't need to save the configuration yet. So I exit that interface and I do interface gigabit 00, no shot. So then I say IP address. Now it'll be 192.168.12.2. That's router 2. Then 255.255.255.252 because that's a /30. So we are good over there. Let me just do right to save the configuration. So I'm gonna go, okay, let me finish with this LAN, and then I'll assign an IP address to this PC, to this laptop. So let's say 192.168.20. Let's start with 5. So then 255. So I'm just gonna do this quickly. I'm gonna change that to 1, the default gateway. So then I'm gonna ping the default gateway. So we've got ping 192.168.20.1. So yeah, that's good. So that's for that laptop. And then PC1, we assign IP address. Okay, I've still got that copy. Then let's say 6. And then let's say 1. That's 192.168.20.6. Then /24 subnet, and then the default gateway as well. So we're gonna say to ping again. So this time around I'm gonna paste that and I'm gonna change it to 1. Yeah, so that's good over there. So we go to router 1, CLI, say enable, configure terminal. That's I use conft, just abbreviate it. So interface gigabit 00, no shot, and IP address 192.168.12.1 and 255.255.255.252 /30 network. So we are good with that. Then I exit. Then I go to the interface facing the LAN there, interface gigabit 01. And I say no shot. IP address. So that'll be the gateway for this LAN here, 192.168.10.1, 255.255.255.0. So we are good there. Let's say, okay, we're not done with our configurations yet. So now, okay, I'm gonna give this a gateway here as well. I need to create a gateway there. Yeah, I need to give the IP address 192.168.10.1, and I'm gonna ping the gateway to make sure, yeah, we can reach our gateway. We have a way out of the network. 192.168.10.1. So yeah, that works. So we're gonna move to the next stage, and the next stage there'll be no connectivity between these two LANs. So we will just, instead of using OSPF or EIGRP, we'll just use static routes instead of using a dynamic routing protocol. I'm gonna be making videos to cover OSPF very soon. So if I ping 192.168.20.5, I can't reach it because my router does not know the way to this network. It's a remote network, and this router is not sharing information about this network with this router, and is not sharing information about this network with this router as well. So I'm just gonna create static route from here to reach here. So router 2, I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna exit, I'm gonna say IP route 192.168.10.0. That's the network we're trying to reach, and it's 255.255.255.0. and then our next up IP will be the IP address of this interface, and that will be 192.168.12.1 for router 1. So we should be fine with that. So let's say do right, save the configuration, and then I'm gonna go to router 2, and then to router 1, excuse me. I'm gonna exit this interface. I'm gonna say IP route 192, because we're trying to tell our router how to reach this network. So 192.168.20.255.255.255.0, and our next up IP is the IP address of this interface. So that'll be 192.168.12.2. That's for router 2. Yeah. So if I now ping this PC from here, it should work because they know the way to that place now. So the ping that was not successful before is going to be successful now. So the first one will be on our packet, and now you can see this connectivity. And then I'm going to try to, before I can try to Telnet from here, I should be able to reach the interface VLAN 1, but in some cases, pings are blocked with access list, but in this case, okay, we have it. So I'm just gonna go for a ping 192.168.10.50, but the ping is not gonna work because I need to create a gateway here. So in order to test that, I'm gonna do a continuous ping. I'm gonna create the gateway, and then we'll see that the ping is gonna work. So I'll do ping push -t there to be continuous. So then I'm gonna go here, open this back, laptop. So I have those two there beside one another, and then I just need to enter the command here, enable. So we've got Cisco. So all I need to do here, conf T, is to enter the default gateway. I'm just gonna say IP default gateway, and then I enter the IP address of the default gateway 192.168.10.1, and then the ping is gonna be successful here now. So this should be yeah. Now we have connectivity with the interface VLAN 1 of the switch, and now we can now Telnet to read from a different LAN. So I'm just gonna say Control C, and I'm gonna Telnet 192.168.10.50, and then now he's asking me for the password, so which is class, and then enable Cisco. So I'm now in switch 1 from laptop 1 from a different LAN. So if you find this video helpful, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching. Have a good night.